Hello everyone, welcome back for another family chit chat. Today we're continuing to talk about contentment. And contentment is deciding to be okay with what you have. It's being okay with what you have. And today we're going to look at this one passage and we're going to talk about being content with what you have. Okay, so here's the passage today. Don't be controlled by love for money. Be happy with what you have. God has said, I will never leave you. I will never desert you. Okay, in my life, I know that it's easy for me to be content with what I have until I see that person with a better phone than me, or more food than I have, or a different kind of food that I have, or a cool new thing for their house. Like, it's easy for me to be content with what I have until I see that what other people have. What I love about this passage is it says, be happy with what you have. Don't have a love of money or love of other things. Be happy with what you have. And here's the cool thing, because God is always with us. God will always be with us. He will never desert us. And that's important. Why? Because it knows that God's always going to take care of us. God always wants the best for us, and God's always going to take care of us. So while other people may have other things and cooler gadgets or this toy or that toy, know that God is always going to take care of you, and God's always going to give you what you need, what you have. And today's bottom line is, stuff can't keep you happy. See, the thing is that while we may go after this product or that thing or what Jimmy has or Julie has, we may want that and we may get it, but that won't make you ultimately happy. It's being content with what you have, being content with what God has provided for you and what God has given you. So what I'd love for you to do today is just to think about what you have and thank God for it, be content with it, and thank God for being with you and guiding you and always taking care of you. Remember, it says He'll never desert us. God is always there with us. So I want you to be content with what you have today. Why? Because stuff can't make you happy. Only God can make you content, and be content with what you have and see where God guides you today. Hey, as we wrap up, I want to look at our Bible verse that we've been talking about for a few weeks now. Luke 12:15. Then He said to them, watch out. Be on your guard against wanting to have more and more things. Life is not made up of how much a person has. Life is made up of so much more than what you have. Be content with what you have. Be content with what God's provided for you and given you, and see where God guides you next. All right, everyone. Well, thanks so much for joining me. As you have stories about contentment and how you've been content about what you have, definitely share it in the comments section below. I would love to hear your thoughts, and I would love to rejoice with us all as we are content with what we have. All right, everyone. I hope you have a great rest of the week, and I'll see you next week with a whole new story on contentment.